Welcome to Tyco Tuesday. Dodge Charger, Airport Taxi, US 1. Put you on pause and bring it around. We'll take a look at it. Dodge Charger. Pretty cool looking. The only way this body came was an airport taxi and a US 1 set. Great little novice on this bad boy. I'll look her up in a book for you guys. Shines. Those are weights and they are heavy. This thing weighs about the same as about 3 or 4 regular chassis. I'm going to shine up these pickup screws. Yes, it has pickup screws in the back as well as the front. If you ever seen someone operate a US 1 track, it has reverse and you can back in and drop off loads. So it's got a guide pin in the rear. And a guide pin in the front. They're not regular guide pins, they're plastic, but they'll only fit in these bodies. No, this does not go on the dyno. The same wheelbase as a 440x2 with the front axle forward, and it spins both ways. So this car does go forward and reverse. I do not have the ability to do that. I do not have a US 1 controller, US 1 setup on my setup. But if I remember right, it does run around the track. Cool looking car. I love Chargers. A buddy of mine in high school had a 72, the same blue. Had an air grabber on the hood that was a flat black air grabber and had a 383 in it. Pretty cool car. I'm gonna we'll take this over. Man, this thing shines nicely. We'll take this bad boy over to the track and take her. Well, you know what? I forgot to look her up in a book. I can look her up in a book for you guys. All right. I'm not sure where she would be at in here, but it is not with the rest of the Chargers. But we will find her. I've seen her in here before. So here's the Mattel one right here. And it's pretty much the same thing. But it's not an airport taxi. And I do have that one. Those came in a set together. Well, I'll go to the front of the book. and the index, and we'll look up Dodge Charger. Dodge Charger 60, 68, and 75. Let's go to 60. And it's not on 60. It's not on 68. Now let's go to 75. Nope. Now, we did not find it that way. Let's look for airport taxi. Airport taxi. Okay, page 59. Okay, let's go look for the airport taxi. There she is, right there. Alright, she's up there by the old oversized glorified go-karts. Number 1 on this page, airport taxi. Here's another one. Here's the police 911 tag. I have that one as well. We'll get to that one someday. Airport taxi, Dodge Charger body. Made in 81 only for the US 1 set, and the part number is 3955. Availability is a 2. Blue-white airport taxi. And the chassis type is a US 1. So that's what we got on her. We'll put you on pause and we'll go over to the track and take this bad boy for a few laps. Not too bad for a US 1 chassis. She's pretty darn good if I say so myself. This thing requires lots of power. Take that off. And it's got the double pickup, the double guide pin in the rear and the front, which doesn't like to go through the turns quite as well as it does the straight. Those rear pickups and the rear guide pin also lift the rear end of the car up. Might need a little bit taller tires for the rear if you're actually going to run it a lot, in my opinion anyway. But this thing is way too pretty to be run around racing your buddy. This thing's definitely a beautiful shelf queen. Very, very nice. Dodge Charger Airport Taxi. Well, there it is, the Airport Taxi, 1981. These are about the tallest tires I got. So, yeah, I'd say it's a rear guide pin, but that's how it backs up. That's the only way the car can back up on the track is if it's got that rear guide pin to guide it as it's backing in. So yeah, nice looking Tyco Dodge Charger, and yeah, she don't go in a dyno. I can set her right there, but the I could push it down into the hole, the guide pin, into the first hole, and make it go in. But it's not forward enough, so the rear wheels, they'll spin. It's got the rear guide pin. I could probably take it out. I don't know. We seen it run around the track. We ain't gotta see them all on the dyno. Appreciate you guys coming in, and I hope you enjoyed the show. And guess to see you Friday for another Tyco Friday. Hope everyone has a good week. Later.